What's going on, everybody? First things first, I want to thank everyone who's subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. And also, I want to thank you guys for the comments. I will do my best answering all the comments. I'm not going to leave y'all just hanging like that. Anything you want to know, just ask. I'm going to let you in on who I am. Just ask, and I'm going to give you an answer. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in to my channel. In case you're just tuning in, my name is Magic Man Wiz, and I live in the back of a 2000 Ford Econoline 250. I'm actually enjoying myself. Went and got me another robe. I went to a thrift store. Kind of like this robe. It's a summertime robe. I like it. It's kind of smell good. I like the way it smells. Lavender, incense. I got actually two different smells going right now. I also got the warm apple pie going. And on this side, I got the lavender incense going. Trying to see how well it'll mix together. I'm actually trying this one, but I like that one. Trying to get my waves to come back. Kind of getting ready for bed. What time is it anyway? Oh, wow. It's like 11 o'clock. It's actually 11, guys. 10:59. Once again, I really thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Blessings go out to each one of you guys. I was actually sitting here looking at this map, trying to see where I want to go next. I got a Texas map. This is where I'm at now in Texas. I'm trying to see actually where I wanted to go next. Before the end of the night, I'll be to figure it out which direction I want to go in tomorrow. I'm planning on stepping my game up. Instead of just doing videos in the van, I'm gonna start interacting with other people. I feel good when I interact with people instead of just being off to myself. I don't mind making friends. Interacting with other people, it actually feels good to me. So that's what I'm gonna start doing now. I'm finna take it to another level. I can't be fake. I have to be me. I wanna be the person that I am. I don't wanna hide myself no more. Sometimes you have to realize that everybody's not out to get you. You know, that's how I see things, because from my past, I've always looked at people as wanting something or wanting to do me something. And it's just the paranoia, but that's not who I am anymore. I want to interact with other people. I want to be able to enjoy my life with other people instead of thinking people out to get me all the time. That was a bad way to be, me even thinking something like that. That's because I was doing wrong. And now that I've developed with growth, I see life in a whole different perspective. I want to interact with other people. And it feels kind of sad a little bit that I've never had any good guy friends. Every friend that I've had they're from the streets. And now that I evolved, it's cool to have friends from the street, but I want to add to my friend list with some good people. I don't want to be involved with the bad guys no more. I want to see what it's like on the other side of the fence. And I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I've really been dwelling on it and putting it in perspective that how much better my life would be if I just interact with other people. I think I'm going to try it, guys. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments, because I really feel that I should really spread my wings and, just interact with people. Stop having a negative attitude. I don't show a negative attitude, but my thoughts be negative when it comes to me meeting people that I don't know, actually meeting strangers. So within the last year, I've met some good people, and they've changed my mind about my outlook on how I see people. The reason why I always felt that way is because I was a drug dealer, and to me, everybody was the police. Just by the words that they used or how they looked at me. But the way that they look at me, it was only because I was flashy. I was noticeable. I don't want any attention now. I mean, with the way I dress, designer stuff, I don't even purchase that stuff no more. I don't have a need for that anymore. I just want to be a regular guy and live my life and be happy. I used to be the one for the designer. I had to have a designer. I had to show off. I had to let everybody know that I was the man. But being the man ain't all what it cracked up to be. That lifestyle I would never go back to ever again. I am so at peace right now, so comfortable that it feels great. I really want to know what you guys think. I see that y'all are interacting with me, and I'm actually loving it. I want to interact with other people, not just drug dealers, just people. I can't call you street people because that was me. I was a street person. That's not a good name to use or a good name to have, because people are people. So what? They're from the street. Just basically, who cares where they're from? They're still human beings. And they deserve to be treated just like anybody else. You need to treat people the way that you want to be treated. And even though I tried to hide the fact that I was a drug dealer, my appearance didn't allow me to hide it. And all the things that I was doing to impress other people, it wasn't to impress me. So now I'm actually impressing myself by the way that I move. I really don't care about having motion. I just want to be me. I want to live my life and be me and feel good about the way that I live my life. I'm actually happy inside. My heart has grew so big. I have no choice but to give the magic out. I don't look down on nobody. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter about your past. It's about who you are today. It's about how you carry yourself today. The good things that you do today. I don't put myself in positions to be pushed because I'm not that guy anymore. I'm the guy today that would run from a fight. Everything that I used to be, today I'm the total opposite. I'm not running to you to fight you. I'm going to run away from you because I don't want to deal with it. The world that I come from, you got to play the hand that you dealt. And the world that I come from, it wasn't no running. You're going to deal with it. Life going to throw a bunch of curveballs, but it's up to you to accept that serve. And I don't want to accept that serve because I don't want no curveballs. I don't want nothing else. Basically, I learned my lesson. The things that I've done in my life, today I feel that I could never do them again. I was one of the ones that people considered the bad guy. No matter who it was, no matter where I went, I was the bad guy. And now that I got the opportunity to express myself, I just want to let the world know I'm not a bad guy. I'm not the person that I used to be. There's no way that I can be or go back to being that person again. I feel great, guys. I really do. It's not a religious thing, but I do believe in a higher power. I believe in God, and I believe God is directing my path right now. Like I say, if you'd asked me this a year and a half ago, it's no way that in my mind that I would have came up with this idea. So I know God is directing my path from what I've been through, and I'm still here to talk about it. My story goes long. Like, my story is really, really, really long. This is the way I can get everything off my chest and be at peace. I never was the one that did people bad. But when someone did me bad, I was the one that's gonna come fix that. And when I say fix it, I really mean fix it. I'm not the type of person that do people wrong. So it hurted me when people did me wrong. And it didn't hurt me physically. It hurted me emotionally, because the people that hurted me was actually the people that I knew. They would hurt me in different ways. Somebody that I didn't know, for them to hurt me, first of all, they had to get close to me in order to hurt me. That's why I say it was the people that was close to me that always hurt me. Whatever they did to me, I couldn't really accept it because it hurted inside, because these are people that I actually trusted. And when you trust somebody and you put so much into that person and they turn around and they stab you in the back, that's like one of the worst feelings you can ever feel. Because if it was a stranger, it wouldn't bother you as much. You probably can swallow that pill and keep it pushing, take the loss. But when it's somebody that you actually know, it's hard to take that loss like that. It's good to forgive. Everybody in my life I've forgiven. From the bullet wounds to the stab wounds to emotional hurt. I actually forgave everybody, because in order to make your life continue to move forward, you have to forgive. You don't want to be dwelling on something somebody's done to you, because now they're in control. You got to take control of your own ability and your own thoughts. Once you take control of the way that you think, the way that you feel, then you become your own person. You're not hindered by anything. Life is like huge. It's so much things you can do in life that life isn't long enough for you to even do everything. I mean, just think about it. From whatever age you is right now, in 100 years from now, nobody will ever remember you again. It won't be nobody to know who you are. It's just what it is. You only get one life, and you have to live it like it's the last day on earth. You have to go out and smile and enjoy yourself. Dance, sing. Just get out there and do whatever you want to do. Not negative, positive things that you want to do. Got mosquitoes in here. I don't even see them no more. You know, I don't want to get in too deep with anything, because once I get to talking, I can go like real deep with everything. The 5 years I spent in federal prison, the very first time I got locked up at 19, I used that time to educate myself. 3 years of the 5, the last 3 years, I used that time to educate myself and learn as much as I could. Read, just I can't come to even say how many books I read. And it wasn't like novels or anything. It was like things that was educational. Because that was all I really liked doing, was reading books and shooting pool. I mean, in federal prison, I mean, you got pool tables and stuff like that. I mean, recreation is good, but you never allow your mind to be in prison. Your mind has to stay free. Even though you're in the physical, being locked up, your body is there inside a prison, but you never allow your mind to be in prison. Let your mind just run free. That's the only way that I was able to get through that. With it being my first time, it was kind of difficult for me, like within the first 2 years, because I tried to hold on to a relationship, and in the back of my mind, I knew I couldn't hold on to a relationship, but I tried my best because I felt that was the person for me. But as time like continued to move, I realized that she actually wasn't the one for me. Time brought change, and change brought me knowledge. If you knew better, you do better. So now today, I know better. So I'm able to do better. It is what it is, you know. I hope this stuff don't fall. Look at this, guys. Look how long it's got. This ash. Let's see if I can make it without dropping it. A little bit. I'm watching videos. For some reason I like Queen Naija. I feel she makes some good music. Summer Walker, I like her music too. I'm mostly into the Erykah Badu's, the Jill Scotts, Anthony Hamilton. I'm into that smooth, like R&B, like, I like that. My favorite artist, let's see, who would be my favorite artist today? I remember Tupac was my favorite, no matter what. I used to love Tupac, no matter the first music that hits my ears, it had to be Tupac. I was a Tupac fanatic. Never got a chance to meet the man, but please believe me, I was headed in that direction. I remember pulling up to a stoplight, and it was playing on the radio station that Tupac had passed. And me being at the red light, I looked to my left, and I see some females in the car, and they cutting up in the car. I mean, they just really cutting up and crying and everything. And they listening to the same radio station that I'm listening to, because I actually cracked my window to hear what was going on, just being nosy. And not just those people. I mean, you actually had people around the nation like really shedding tears that never even knew this man. And it felt kind of strange, but I felt their pain because, like I said, Tupac was my favorite. People used to ask me, who you like better out of Biggie and Tupac? Man, I don't even know why my partners even asked me something like that, because they knew that I listened to Tupac almost every day. Tupac was the man. And even today, I listen to some of his music. I don't listen to as much as I used to, but I still gotta hear a Tupac song every now and then. And let's see who else. I used to like. See, I'm kind of old school too, so you know, like in today's day, you know, I like that young boy. I like him. I like Lil Wayne. Who else I listen to? I like that T.I. I like hood music. I like rap music. I like that hood rap music. But I like the get money type of rap music. Like that Jeezy. Oh man, that's that Jeezy. I love that Jeezy. Especially that which one that album was? That Thug Motivation 101. There you go. That mosquito again. Yeah, that Thug Motivation. Jeezy, I used to love that Jeezy. Who else? Who else? Let's think about it. Who else? I used to jam that R. Kelly. I used to love that R. Kelly. R. Kelly was the man. But he really fucked up. But that nigga was the man. R. Kelly was the man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold up. This is for all you old schools. Babyface. That Babyface. And guess who else? Keith Sweat. I used to love that Keith Sweat. I mainly used to play Keith Sweat on rainy days. I would get in my car. I had music in my car. I mean, I had a nice system in my car. I used to have 15s in my trunk. And you could hear me for like 3 blocks down the road coming. And I remember I had it was a Cutlass. I had a 86 Cutlass. And I used to have some 15s in the trunk. And I come down, man, banging so hard, man, it didn't make no sense. I used to get traffic tickets every time I be in that car, man. I'm getting a traffic ticket. I lost my license plate twice in that same car. I used to love that. That when it's raining too, and that Keith Sweat be playing. Put y'all in on a little something. Tell me this what y'all women used to do, because I used to notice this. Back then, I was like, you know, like really on the women, and they was on me. But when they get in my car, I go pull in their driveway, pick them up. We go and get something to eat or something. You know, I already got rap music playing, but when they get in the car with me, it's time for slow jams. I was a slow jam guy when it came to the women. I serenade them with that Keith Sweat. What they do is, they could be sitting up in the car and they'll look at me or whatever, you know. And as that music is hitting, is beating, they'll turn to the side and put their back against my door. I had a 2-door car. They put their back against that door, and then they'll be staring at me, looking at me. And I'll be like, man, come on, man, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, man. You're going to start something looking at me like that, listening to Keith Sweat. I ain't on that right now. I just want to enjoy myself. But you know, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Music is like, they say music soothes the savage beast. If you play music, the vibe can change the atmosphere. And I love listening to music. I love music. I can listen to music all day long. When I was in that federal prison system, I used to watch BT all day, every day. I go do my job. My job was only an hour. I had to sweep the concrete and mop the floors. That was my job. And I hurry up and get that done and go in there and watch 106 in Park. I hurry up and get to 106 in Park. Matter of fact, that's when Free and AJ was hosting the show. It was something else that I used to love to watch. It came on at 12 o'clock at night or something, Street Flavor or something. A lot of you older cats are gonna know about Street Flavor. You young guys ain't gonna know about Street Flavor. I could take it way back with Donnie Simpson. I loved watching BET. That's how much I love music. Got into like other types of music. I was just really like a R&B and rap guy. But that music, man, and it's like the cars that I had, the music, I had music to fit the actual vehicle that I drove. No matter what vehicle I had, I knew what kind of music to put in there. I remember I had that Mercedes. That Mercedes, it was nothing but slow music playing in that Mercedes. That's all I played. I didn't play no rap music in that Benz at all. I didn't have so many cars, man. It's just the thing for guys. Guys love cars. I was into cars, man. And it's a Texas thing, really, when it comes to swingers. It's really a Houston thing. And I had to have swingers on my car. I done had so many vehicles with them swingers just poking out like that. And I'm just sitting here reminiscing, man. So I know some of you older people, like around my age bracket, y'all can remember this stuff. The youngsters, y'all not gonna remember none of this stuff. But if you young and you watching, man, it's nothing today cannot compare to back then. You still have people sitting out in their yards. Today, you don't have nobody outside. People are afraid now. But back then I think my generation was the last partying generation. Like, really like party. Man, they still had house parties going on when I was young. I used to do so much stuff, man. I had to be the man. It felt good being a man, but it didn't feel good when you wasn't happy. And it didn't feel good when you was a player and you wake up and your windows bust or your two-prong missing off your swingers or your car scratched up, your candy paint. You done paid $7 grand for some paint. You come outside and you got bitch written in your paint or you got hoe written in your paint. Or they just take it and just scribble some shit on your paint, man. That's $7,000, man. Come on, that's a lot of money for a paint job. But, I mean, that was it. If you had a nice ride and you kept a little change in your pocket, man, you was on. You really was on. Back then it was partying, a lot of partying going on. But if you sold drugs back then, man, you was on. Like, you know, if you wasn't a tennis shoe hustler, you was having money. Cause I mean, my thing was gambling and selling drugs. And it's like I can go to the dice house, I can lose everything I got on me, go outside for maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, come back in with more than I lost and ready to gamble some more. Man, you can just walk outside and you have people that's wanting them drugs. You know, I'm not gonna label them. They're still human. So I'm just gonna say people that wanted drugs, they walking everywhere. I mean, they everywhere walking, and it was like you can just walk outside and as soon as you walk out the door, somebody right there, they want something. Shit. Me, I didn't care what they can have $2. I wanted $2. If they had 50 cents, I wanted that change. I wanted everything. I wasn't greedy. This was my thing. I felt like this. If I get caught with these drugs, I'm going to jail. But if I get caught with this money, I'm not going to jail. So my whole objective was to get rid of these drugs. And by me doing that, the street showed me so much love that it'll be like 10 of us on one block running the cars with our hands out. And people that wanted drugs, you put your hand in the car with drugs in your hand, what they'll do is they'll take it and hit your hand up like that, and the drugs gonna fall in the car and they gonna pull off. To me, it was fun, but the consequences ain't fun behind it. Just being around a bunch of guys and females that from your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, that you see every day. Y'all all out just, having fun, selling drugs, and you having money and getting rental cars and going out of town and just doing so much stuff with the same people you're familiar with that you see day to day, and you watching them grow. They growing, their pockets growing. If you fall off with your money or whatever, you got somebody that's gonna be your crutch. They gonna help you back up. But if you the man, you can't depend on them to help you back up. And that lifestyle, man, I done been broke so many times, but I pop right back up like this cigarette lighter. Like, just when you take a cigarette lighter and just flick it like this, that's how fast I came right back up. It was like in a matter of time, no matter what. And then when I became the man, I never felt off. I never looked back no more. But I do remember, I used to ride around in that car all day long. We called it hitting licks. People walking everywhere like ants everywhere. All you do is just pull up on them and be like, what's up? They tell you what they want. You put your hand out the car, give them what they want, and pull off. They go enjoy themselves. And you see them again. It's every day the same thing. Every day you're doing the same thing. But some guys wouldn't saving their money. And that game is called save. You have to save. Instead of making that money so fast, you just blowing it. Like, you just really getting rid of the money, but you accumulating more money. But you spinning your wheels. It's a big roller coaster if you're not saving. But I'm just sitting here just reminiscing. That's all. Those days could never be repeated. I don't think they'll ever be repeated again. I wouldn't even dare go repeat something like that no more after what's going on now. But that was the lifestyle, I lived that lifestyle. I believe it was fun. It was Friday, getting up, going shopping for the club. Gotta have the best outfit. Man, it used to be fun back then. The things that we did back then, you cannot no longer do no more. That's a wrap. You could not think about doing some of the things that we was getting away with back then. Used to swing in the car, stop traffic in a four-way intersection, just doing a circle right there. People see you coming down the road, they just pull over because they don't know if you finna swing way over there or you just gonna stay in your lane. If you had swingers on your car, it was very difficult to stay in your lane. You would not stay in your lane. You gotta hog the lane. You gotta hog the whole road. That music hitting. But, that's something that I can never return to. It was fun while it lasted. It was very much so fun while it lasted. And that's when I was living for everybody else. Today, I'm actually living for myself. Everybody in life, they got a certain position they got to play. Everybody on the face of this earth is a position that they play. God have them in a certain position. Like, say for instance, I'm gonna explain to you what I mean when I say a position. You got some people that play professional ball. You got some people that work in a school, teachers, coaches. Every last one got a position. Like I just said, a coach, he got his own position that he play. Your school teachers, they got positions that they play. Your stockbrokers, your lawyers, your whatever field you in, That's a position that you're playing. That's just like, for instance, some drug dealers, they're not gonna go rob no bank. They're not thieves. They're not robbers or nothing. So you can't say that that's their lane, because that's not their lane. And it's like bank robbers, that's their lane. That's the position that they play. And throughout the world, nobody is the same. Nobody does the same things unless it's something in common that you have with that person. Everybody lives different, but it's a common thing amongst people how a person lives. Excuse me. With that being said, everybody have a special part. Like me, I did not want to be a street kid. I don't even know how I became a street kid. Only thing I remember is that I lost my father, and once I lost my father, everything else went to the left from that point on. So, I mean, I didn't ask to be a street kid, but that's the direction that I went. Other people that go through hard times, they didn't ask to go through hard times, but hard times led them to do certain activities. That's why you have to know a person's story before you judge a person. You can't just say, you see somebody and you see how they living, and you wouldn't live like that. But what got them to live like that? What was the point that they hit that led them in that direction? They don't want to be living like that, but it's the cards they was dealt. Everybody is dealt cards, imaginary cards, but you're dealt cards, and everybody's not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. So with that being said, you just gotta maintain, because those cards that you're dealt, you gotta play that hand however way you want to play it, but you're gonna play that hand. What you gonna do, lay down and give up and let your life pass by? But you're gonna play that hand. I'm not gonna hold y'all up like that. I'll just be talking around, let my mind, just be everywhere. With me being like, to myself and doing things by myself, and I got a lot of time to think. I have a lot of time to focus. Me becoming the best version of myself, I'm actually living it now. My advice is to go for what you know. Never give up. I don't care what you got going on. Don't ever give up. Ever. Always keep pushing. When you fall down, you get right back up, dust your knees off, dust your hands off, and act like you never fail, and keep going. That's just the life that we live. And I'm talking from experience, because me, as a person, I'm not going to ever give up. I'm never giving up on anything. I didn't fail so many times. My knees should be black. My hands should be black. But I just dust everything off and look for a better perspective and keep it pushing. Let me go ahead and blow this out. Warm apple pie. Relax a little bit. I was gonna do a little reading tonight, but I changed my mind. Um, I'm gonna lay and think about where I want to go next, where I'm gonna take my journey to next. This mosquito still flying around. I had to take y'all back, guys, and reminisce a little bit and let y'all guys in on some things that I know y'all probably forgot about. Yeah, I mean, like, I had so much fun back then, but I just couldn't shake the fact of selling drugs. I mean, I understand that selling drugs is more addictive than using drugs, because that was one thing I couldn't shake. No matter what it was, I could not shake the fact of getting that money. But let's just say I learned my lesson. My life experiences has turned me in a direction that I don't even look back to see. Like, I don't even look back that way. I keep straight forward. Glorilla, she be jamming too. To say she a female, I like her music too. Boss Man D-Lo be jamming too. I like to see when people be enjoying themselves getting that money though. I just smile because, I mean, I used to be in that position, and it brings me memories to actually see people getting money like that. It feels good. I like seeing that type of stuff. Because being in that light, going in the clubs, getting in the VIPs, you in VIP with celebrities and stuff like that, man, that feels so good. That feels so good. You meeting these different people. But like I said, these were street people I was meeting. Don't think I want to go back, guys. I'm just reminiscing. That's all I'm doing. These are just memories. That's all. I'm not trying to go back to that. Please believe me, I would never go back. They say never say never, but I'm a guy that's going to say never. So by me reminiscing, don't think that I'm going back to such a thing, because I'm not. I like being where I'm at. I mean, doing this in the van, going travel places. I'm seeing things I ain't never seen before. It's things I've seen that I can say that I didn't even know existed. And just the fact that I can just take off right now and just go wherever I want to go, that's free. I've been locked up so long that I'm actually free. And it feels so good. I think the magic just flowed through my body completely. It's completely. I remember I went to church and this lady told me, she say, God has something for you. And I was like, huh? Like, she just walked up to me. She didn't know me or nothing. I never seen this lady before in my life. And she just straight up told me, God has something for you. And it shocked me because she didn't know me. And I asked the question, what do you mean? Why would you say that? She said, God has something for your life. And it left me puzzled for somebody to tell me that and don't know my story. And she told me she could see in my eyes that I've been through something. She don't even know what I've been through. She just said, you've been through something. And God has something for your life. And I really believed it. I believe what she told me too. Because she's not the only one that done told me that. I shared a little bit with you guys, but it's more to come. It's more to come. And like I said before, I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I'm going to give you guys everything of me. I'm going to just go out and give you everything I possibly can. I don't only just want to be a channel. I want to be you guys' friend. I want us to be friends. I feel that I've never had real friends. So for me to have real friends, that would be something spectacular for me to have. Good people that I can trust. That would be so amazing to me. I'm not just coming out looking for friends, but if it happened, it happened. But that's where I'm at in my life right now. I never had like good guy friends. And I just feel that it'll be so good. It'll be great to commute with, the van life community. People that has the same interests that I have. Because people that I was dealing with, they didn't have the same interest. The interest that they had was street life. I'm done with street life. I'm entering the door for van life. And that's the way I want to leave this world. Being part of van life and spectacular people. That's exactly what I want. I think about it all the time. How fabulous it would be to be able just to sit and hold a conversation with somebody that don't have no interest in the streets. I want to know what it feels like talking to somebody that doesn't have anything to just a conversation that doesn't have anything to do with the streets. I would love that so much. That would be so amazing to me. But like I said, guys, drop it in the comments and let me know how you feel about me opening up a little bit and communicating with people a little bit more, letting people in now instead of pushing people away. But yeah, I'm gonna I just want to see how I feel, I had that white robe on, that Marriott robe. I laughed though. I mean, he said that I had a stolen Marriott robe on. I mean, it was the truth. I mean, I live in my truth. So, I mean, to the person that told me that, you made me laugh. I mean, I liked it. I like when you said stuff like that, It was funny to me. You made me laugh. Because it was actually true, I've been having that robe for a long time. I like the people that make me laugh. I love when people make me laugh. I mean, I've had a frown on my face for so long that it actually feels good to laugh. It lets me know I have a sense of humor. Because no matter like what someone says to me, it doesn't bother me. Anything negative things doesn't bother me. Because I take a negative and turn it into a positive. It's just my van life stories. That's all this is, Any questions you guys have, feel free to drop it in the comments and I will reply. I'm gonna go ahead and relax and I get with you guys in the morning. I want y'all to have a blessed night and I want y'all to enjoy yourselves. Matter of fact, let me see what time it is. Because I know I've been sitting here talking and just talking, running my mouth. 11:52. 11:52. I just sat up here and talked for over an hour. But I want you guys to know who I am. I want to be able to interact with you guys. When you look at me, I want you to look at me as a friend that's easy to talk to, somebody that's willing to talk to you, to help. I'm just a guy that help in any way that I possibly can. I'm not the type of guy that'll turn my back, especially on my friends. I served time for someone because I didn't want them. I didn't want to speak on anything. I kept my mouth closed and did my time. So I am a loyal person, and I noticed that through everything, even with relationships. I don't like to just up and just leave the woman that I'm with. I I try to stick it out, and I think that's where my problem was. When the candle is out, the flame is out, I still stand there until I know that there's nothing left. Because if I leave, then I know for sure that there's nothing left. My loyalty is to you guys. Whatever you need to know, whatever you want to ask, feel free. Drop it in the comments, and I will answer it honestly. Like I said, I live in my truth. That's just the person I am. So I hope you guys have a great night. Have a blessed night. And may God be with you guys. Your higher power. Pray tonight. And sleep well.